So for the past week or two, I've been on the hunt for some puffballs, and I found one pretty good size that wasn't, I found it too late. It wasn't able to be eaten. It was too far gone. I've been keeping my eye open. I'm really hoping to try a puffball. And I look outside my window the other day, come outside on the porch, and there's a giant puffball right outside my door, basically. It's like, oh, thanks, Lord. You know, you knew I wanted to do this, and you provided like manna, this puffball for me to check out. So look at this thing. This is a pretty impressive puffball. Look at that thing, it's huge. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. It's nice and fresh, and it's morning. I'm gonna eat it. Check it out. Wow, this thing is massive. Look at this. I measured it earlier. It's like 9 inches across. It's really fresh and firm. Nice white meat inside. I'll cook this thing up. Well, the splitting log here will make a good spot to cook this up. I'm just going to cube up a few pieces. Got a pan, a little bit of butter, and salt and pepper. Set this down. Just going to use my little Altoid stove, which is just some perlite stuffed in an Altoid box with some screen. Here's my stove, just a little Altoids box, tin, and I'm going to take the lid off for right now. Set it here in my little stand, which is from an Esbit stove originally, but it fits in there really nicely. Pour some fuel in, which is just some yellow heat. And I'm going to light it. It's hard to see it lit, so you have to kind of be careful, but I can feel the heat. It's ready to cook. Put my pot on there and let that butter melt. Now let's get this cut up. What you want to look for in a puffball is you want it to be very firm. You want the flesh to be no weird spots in it. Nice and pure white all the way through. So I'm just going to take a chunk right off the top. Here's my butter melting. That's perfect. Looks great. I'm going to cut this up and throw it in my butter. A little salt and pepper. Breakfast. I'm just going to chunk it up into a few pieces. Okay, there we go. Definitely want it to soak up some butter. I love butter. Certainly makes for a hot little fire. This will burn for just a couple minutes, but it's really all you need sometimes to get some stuff boiling or cooked. It's a little bit warm. I'm going to add a little more butter. Pieces are browning up really nice. Looks like a pretty good breakfast to me. I mean, obviously you're not traveling with butter all the time, but why not do it while you're at home? Just makes sense. So there it is. Doesn't that look great? Looks delicious. That's perfectly golden. Look at that. Give it a whirl. I'm not going to salt and pepper it right now. I want to taste what it really tastes like. Of course, the butter is going to make anything taste good. When it's fried like that, it's got the taste of a morel a little bit, believe it or not. It's, you know, got some good flesh and texture to it. Tastes great. So puffballs, you get a good fresh one. That's a lot of food right there. That's a lot of food if you needed something to sustain you. This is good food in the wilderness. And not bad.